Hello everybody, it's Aaron. Welcome to another episode of Feed the Beast. I don't know why I always start out with and then say what I'm going to do, but here's what we need to do today. Very specifically, we need to make a tree farm. We need to make some AE stuff if possible. Probably make a quarry. There was something else I don't remember right now. I've been using the bio stuff for power over here, and basically what I've been doing is I have a harvester in my golden bag of holding, and what I've been doing is taking an energy cell and the harvester and just setting it up in front of some random trees, getting a bunch of wood and saplings, and then I'll just throw the saplings in this guy. And I've only had to do it a few times, but we need a more permanent solution, and we'll probably do this at the new base, but we're going to have to craft everything before we go over there. So I need to make, I've already got the harvester, we're going to need to make a planter and another set of these guys, and maybe some conduit. I've been throwing my extra redstone in here, because we've got a barrel full. This is my makeshift quarry. It's basically a turtle with a chunk loader on it, and since I don't have ore processing set up yet, basically I'm just voiding all the cobble and dirt, and all the good stuff ends up in the chests. So let's throw the redstone in here, and we need to make some stuff. We also need to make a range upgrade. If we look at upgrade in NEI, this row and this one right here, you can upgrade the radius of your harvester and your planter. And actually, I guess we're going to need to make two. I figure, see, the default is 3 by 3. If we do this one, that'll increase it 5 on each side, so that'll make it 13. That'll make it 15. And that makes it 17. So let's go ahead and make the silver one. It's a pretty easy recipe. I'm going to need to make a little more raw plastic. I thought I had enough, and then I realized I need to make one for the planter as well. So let me cook up a couple of rubber balls, or 4. I've been using this stuff to kind of supplement my my thermal expansion machines. I turned off the lava centrifuge because we're doing okay on on tin and copper and electrum now. Mainly I wanted it for the copper and electrum, and we're doing okay on those. I've been doing about a stack of sand whenever I have one. And you can see we'll have 60 silicon cells in a moment as soon as this finishes, which will be half as many silicon plates, because two cells blast furnace into a plate. And I've already got a few over here and a bunch of these guys, so we can make some more solar panels when I'm ready. I think it's 2 of these guys makes a solar panel. 2 of these and 1 of these, and then like a couple of glass panes, maybe a circuit. But I've just been kind of doing that as I run by. This is no problem. This guy, since I only have 3 geothermals on the MFE for that one, I can only do about 6 silicon cells in here before I have to wait for the MFE to recharge. So once we set everything up at the new base, that should not be an issue, but that is an issue right now. So let's get these. Which one were we going to do? The silver one. That'll be 15. That'll be plenty. And we need ingots. Yep. Actually, I might have some other silver over here. No, that's the same. I saw some different silver. I don't know what I did with it. And while we're over here, it's this silver right here. While we're over here, we might as well throw those guys in here. Alright, so we're going to need 6 of those. I'm going to have to make a gold nugget. And what went on the outside? Redstone. I just melted it all. And those do not stack. Alright, so now we're going to need a planter. I know that these go here. I think that goes there. Plastic sheets probably on top. What goes in the middle? A piston, of course. Alright, so there's we got our planter, harvester. Go back to the bio. Alright. Gotta get the slime balls. And I already fermented the spider eye and made the sugar. Hooray for planning ahead. Alright, and then this guy is just pistons and a furnace. And blaze rods. Alright, so my plan here is to set up these two beneath the tree farm with a tank underneath. It's actually going to be pretty similar to Sam's setup, which you probably haven't seen. But basically, I want all the saplings to go to the planter first, and then all the excess will go to the bioreactor, which is going to make the biofuel, and I want the excess that the generator doesn't need to run the tree farm to go into a tank. And we'll just make a small tank to start. I should have a bunch of tank pieces somewhere. Yep, I got some walls, some of these, and some plates. And let's make a couple of viewers so that we can see what's inside. And that is glass panes. And what do you get? 16 for 6 of them. I think that's how it goes. Yep. Guess I could have left a few more of those in there. And we'll do one more. Okay, so it is now morning, which is good. I have one laser going on my table. Probably a glitch. Oh, before we go over there, we need to make some conduit. And I have some hardened glass. Actually, I do have some conduit too. Is it hardened glass and electrum makes conduit? I don't remember. Yep, look at that. Let me throw some of these raw materials back in here. I'm not going to need any machine blocks or plastic sheets for a while. See if we have enough redstone in there to fill these guys up. Yeah, plenty of redstone. And I was making some autarkic gates just because I really like to use them. So I figured while I was at it, I'd go ahead and make some regular gates as well. So there we go. And we're going to need a stack of saplings. I saved a stack specifically for this. And then eventually what we may also do is, let me make a shovel. We may also make a birch one, since it's supposed to be better if you put different types of biological material in there. Oh, and I put in a floor here. I'm not sure how I like it. It looks more like carpet than wood. But, you know, that's no big deal. So the question is, where do we put this thing? I'm going to have to chunk load it. It would be nice if I had a flat area up here, like above this cave, so I didn't have to dig a bunch out underneath it for the tank and stuff. See, this is a relatively flat area. Yeah, I think this will work. Let me turn on my chunk boundaries. And no. I think it's going to have to be this one. Let me clear some of this stuff out because I want this to be flat. And hopefully I will get enough dirt while I'm doing that to make it all level. And then what we'll do is we'll just put the harvester on the side of it and let it harvest all these trees. And then we'll put the planter underneath it. So I'm going to do this. I'll be right back. Okay, I think this is flat now for the most part. I did not consider the fact that I'm going to need an energy cell to jumpstart all this, and probably some transport pipes as well. So let's pop back home and get that stuff. Yeah, that one's almost empty. That one's not going to work. Let me do this. What good's the bag if you don't put anything in it? Alright, so I'm gonna need a bunch of stone pipe, probably a couple of gold pipes, and definitely some diamond pipe, DSUs, etc. It's my time. I probably have time. I don't know if I have any gold pipe made at all. This is why I want to make AE, because this is all unorganized. So you'll do 2 of those, and wait, I already have some of those. just bring all of them. What did I come over here for? Stone. Okay. And I did manage to get a hold of some apiaries. So I'm going to set up some bees. Probably not in an episode, but basically I'm just going to make a few apiarist pipes, and let's make some barrels while we're over here. We'll do barrels. Make some apiarist pipes and just kind of get the guys going so that we'll have royal jelly and pollen and stuff when we need it. And I like to use wax capsules for stuff because they're cheaper than tin. Alright, is this our spot? I think so. The planter needs to go right in the center of this, or the center of the area. So let's put down the harvester first. And I made this 15 because it's all got to be in the chunk. And I'm pretty sure that this will spit stuff out the side if you tell it to. I did that before, even though the hole is on the back of it. If you put a pipe on the side, it will spit it out the side. So let's put the energy, damn it, put the energy cell behind it and put our upgrade in it. What did I do with our upgrades? I forgot the upgrades. I'll be right back. I left them in the project bench. Alright, upgrade. There we go, listen to that. And as you can see, everything's actually coming out of the pipe even though it's not on the bottom. So what I may do, since I don't want all that exposed, is I'll probably move this in one so I can run one out the bottom and one out the back, because the leaves will actually take away, they'll grow in the place of what am I thinking? They'll grow if you have a pipe on something. Like it took away one of my AE pipes. Why didn't it get these guys? I never understand that. I'll just do them manually. Alright. And it's nighttime again almost. Oh, so you're going to harvest mushrooms too. Alright, so let me run back home and sleep very quickly. We got 3 saplings. Plus whatever's over here. Let me run home and sleep. Let me throw a couple of torches over here. Just so I know where the boundaries are. I don't think I have any coal. I'll get some torches too, and then we'll come back and I'll go ahead and hollow out underneath all this. And then we will get it set up. So I'll be right back once again. Okay guys, so this is what I have done as a preliminary setup. Basically what will happen is all the saplings that can go into the planter will go into the planter. We'll put those on yellow, and then the excess will come down and they will go into that guy, and the rest of them will go that way, and all the wood will go this way as well. And since we're only going to use the regular plain old vanilla saplings right now, we'll put these in the planter, and we'll jumpstart this with some of these other ones. Probably won't be enough, but we'll see how it goes. Toadstools? No. No surprise. But we have a biofuel generator. Everything is planted. I may need to move this over one. I had a feeling that something like that would happen. Or what I could do is I can make the range upgrade one less for this one, and then use that if I make another harvester. I don't like the way it plants them all next to each other. What I may do is, and I had this idea for the rubber farm, if you put stone everywhere except for where you want your trees to go, then, you know, obviously you can only plant them on the dirt. So since this guy will harvest rubber trees and give you the rubber, and you get saplings and everything, we can make a rubber tree farm with using that principle, so that, you know, they only get planted where you want them, and they have plenty of room to grow. And now that guy is just taking everything, and we're probably going to get planted pretty soon. The thing is very inconsistent. This should not be harvested. It's way too far away. And then it leaves like the tree stumps. I don't understand that. So if we got more saplings in there, it looks like, well, obviously I don't have a rule set up for those forest or the autumn saplings or any of those other stupid things, but we can use them for fuel. Those things weren't supposed to get cut down. And this guy is empty, of course. I don't know what this filter does. I don't know that it's something we really need to worry about. So I'm going to let this run. The one thing I'm going to change... Uh-oh, something happened. What's happening? Look at that. And it left that one... Oh, there it goes. Okay. So it works. Whatever saplings come through should go in here. I hope. Yep, there they go. And then all the wood should come over here. And then once we get excess saplings, they should pump to this guy and give this guy plenty of biofuel. And some excess, I'm assuming. So I'm going to make an upgrade that is one less of a radius, and I'll do it after the episode. So I'll do that, and I'm going to let this thing run, and we'll see how it goes, and I'll check in with you next episode. I may go ahead and put a little tank if the biofuel starts backing up. And just like I did upstairs, these are right next to each other, so they're giving the biofuel without pipes or anything. If I put a pipe on the bottom, it should pump it out the bottom as well. So now we're getting more autumn woods saplings for some reason. Not really sure why. Anyway, that's going to do it for this episode. Like I said, I'll just let this run and we'll see what happens. So if you have any questions or anything, leave them down below. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you next time.